What's going on, beautiful people? It's your real estate go-to Deontay here, as always, with another reaction video where we take a look at industry thought leaders, industry experts in regards to what's going on in the real estate market. So today we are still talking about interest rates, right? It's a lot going on. People don't know what to expect, and interest rates are rising, right? So this is ABC News, and let's take a look and hear what they have to say about it. And as always, you guys know we're always bringing it back to Central Florida, how that's going to impact us and how we can take advantage of what's going on. And before I hit play on this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and comment, okay? So let's take a look and see what they say.
Another quarter of a percentage point rise in its benchmark interest rate today. Inflation is slowing, but it's still far above that 2% target. Let's bring in business reporter Alexis Christoforous, along with ABC News' Elizabeth Schulze from the White House with more on this. Alexis, what do you think we're going to see today, and could this be the last rate hike for a while?
That's the great debate, and I think Fed policymakers are even divided on that. I mean, look, the Fed is being met with a contradictory economy right now. It seems as though the economy is slowing. The numbers bear that, but we still have consumer spending pretty robust. The job market also pretty strong, and of course, the Fed has to deal with a lot of uncertainty in the economy. We had 3 bank failures in the matter of 2 months. A lot of the problems in the banking industry were triggered by higher interest rates, and now we have this threat of a looming debt ceiling being breached, which could really throw.
Well, luckily at the timing of this video, that debt ceiling situation has been handled. So
our economy, but world economy into a tizzy. So the Fed has a lot to consider here. Some economists believe the Fed will pause after today's interest rate hike and maybe not raise again for the rest of the year. There are a few economists who believe we might even see the Fed cut interest rates at the end of the year. I'm going to be listening to what Fed Chair Jay Powell has to say during his press conference, though, at 2:30 Eastern today. I'm sure he'll be fielding lots of questions from reporters on that.
yeah, talking to a lot of people, that's kind of congruent with what they've been saying. I don't know about the rates dropping this year. A lot of, the lenders and stuff like that, and industry experts project more so 2024 and 2025 is what I've been hearing. So I do believe, and as the other videos that we've been taking a look at, that 6% is gonna kind of be with us for a little while, right? Of course, it'll be great if it goes down. I don't have the crystal ball, but I'm thinking at least another 18 months, at least we're going to be around this 6% rate.
Elizabeth, we also just saw the failure of another U.S. bank this week. How does that factor into all of this?
Well, there's no doubt, Diane, that the failure of First Republic Bank is overhanging this Federal Reserve meeting. And the question of should the Fed really be raising interest rates more after, as Alexis pointed out, those higher rates are one of the issues behind some of these recent bank failures. But the fact is that a lot of analysts and the stock market expect that the Fed is going to raise rates again today, and it would be a pretty strong signal if it backtracked. The Fed has been very kind of clear on its messaging that the fight number one is bringing down inflation, and the way that the Fed can bring down inflation is by continuing to raise interest rates. So it wants to send that signal that it's very serious about this inflation fight.
Good point.
Despite some of that turmoil that we've seen in the banking sector, we can expect Fed Chair Powell will continue to say the message that the overall banking system is sound, but no doubt he will be facing questions about, is this crisis really over? We've seen some more uncertainty among a couple other regional banks, at least in their stocks this week. The question really becomes, how much does this factor into the decision about future rate hikes after today, guys?
All right, Alexis Christoforous, Elizabeth Schulze, thank you both.
Imagine if they did raise rates again right before Christmas. I just thought about that. That's an interesting thought. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Do you think they would dare raise rates before Christmas? Our big time, where the American consumer goes crazy in buying things. So a higher rate is going to curb even more spending. So now that I think about it, I think this may be, the last time. But that's above my pay grade. But I hope this is the last time they hike rates. But guys, let me know how you guys are feeling in regards to the interest rates, what you guys are personally experiencing, and if it's kind of keeping you on the fence in regards to purchasing a home. If it is something that is keeping you guys on the fence about purchasing a home, like I always say, reach out to me. Send me a direct message, email, text, call, so we could take a look at your scenario, because everyone's scenario is different. And believe it or not, even in these circumstances, you are closer to purchasing a house than you realize. We just have to put the right plan in place and the tools together. So, give me a call. You know I'm here for you guys. And always remember, in real estate, there are only two people that can get you exactly what you want, okay? That's D and you. Talk soon, guys.